Funny thing happened the other day. I had a few days off, you know, and before I played here, I had a couple of days off, and I was staying at home, you know, I was staying down by the beach, and one day we figured, you know, we go down and check out the boardwalk. What else do we get there? So me, Steve, and clients, we went down. We was walking down the boardwalk, and you know, same old sights. We see this new kid, new man, outside the fortune teller. This kid's got a turban, you know, it was green. It was like a light green kind of color, like a chartreuse green. He had one of those red rubies, you know, kind of rubies in his head. And he said, come on in, man, you know, you're going to find out what's happening tomorrow, today. So we figured you know, I usually go in them joints, I don't like them joints too much, they scare me, right? And the clients, for some reason, clients was into finding out what was happening tomorrow, today, right? So we figured 50 cents, we go in and catch 50 cents worth tomorrow. So we go in and we're sitting there, we sit down there, we're sitting there for like, and watching the clock, and 45 minutes goes by, right? And we wonder, what's with this gypsy man, you know? Either somebody in there's got a whole lot of tomorrow, you know? So anyway, the curtains finally part. Out comes this skinny girl, right? Just all twisted, and her knees are shaking, and she looks like, and she drops and falls right in front of us, and she passes out. So like, we figured, too much tomorrow. Not enough today. So the guy with the turban dug her out outside, you know, dug her out on the boardwalk, and they're waking her, you know. She ran off screaming down towards the sea. But anyway, so finally we go in, you know, there, and we're sitting there, and she says, okay, and she rubbed my hand, she looking at us, she says, okay. Which one of you cats wants to find out what's gonna happen first, you know? So like, he said, you know, we sort of flipped the coin, you know, Steven said he didn't want to, and all of a sudden Clarence didn't want to eat it. So they put it on the boss, right? When you're the boss, you see, when you're the boss of your band, you got to have this leadership, you know. You can't like show that you're scared and nervous and like you gotta act like, you know, cool. So like I felt okay, you know, I'll find out. So I gave him 50 cents, right? She looked at me a few times and we sat around the table. She had this crystal ball there, you know. And the ball, you know, she says, okay, son, I'm gonna look in the crystal ball, I'm gonna let you know what's happening here. So I said, all right. And she started checking the thing out, and this thing starts smoking up, right? You know how to do that? It was smoking up, it was getting all smoky and stuff. And she was checking in closer and closer, and she just looked in so close, she had her face right up on that thing, you know? And then all of a sudden, she started shrieking and screaming and yelling and doing all those things. She slipped off the chair, she fell down on the floor, and became unconscious in front of us. So we said, gypsy lady, you know? Gypsy lady, what's happening? What you see in there, you know? Nothing. She was calmed down, we rolled the weights of her eyes, like, so we figured we was gonna be in some trouble. We were gonna beat it out of the joint. So like, mugging the gypsy lady or something. Like, I don't know what for, but for something, So anyway, I said, wait a minute, these guys are pulling me out now. They're pulling me to run out. Going, wait a minute, I paid them 50 cents, I want to see what's happening tomorrow. So I said, let me check it out. So I jumped on the ball, and I looked in to see what upset her so much, you know, if it was am I gonna die, am I gonna, you know, hit by a train, or what's gonna happen, I don't know. So I looked in, see, what I seen, I said, the fog slowly started apart, and I seen this nasty, wet old alley, this rainy, wet old alley, and down the end of the alley, I seen someone coming, and it didn't have no sax, so I knew it wasn't you. She got so upset.